Okay. See, I can hear myself. Can you hear me now? Because I should be. I did a sound test before as well. Can you hear me now? And what about now? um, Let me know if that's made a difference because you can hear me? Brilliant. Okay, so I do apologize for that slight little technical glitch there, everyone. On that note, welcome. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Sorry, I'll just repeat what I was saying because, you know, I think it's one of those days. It's about to go nearly 1 p.m. on Saturday here. So I hope you're all well. Welcome, Hub. I hope everything's good for you over in France. And likewise, Bomber, I hope everything's really good in Maryland as well. So I know it's one of those days. And I'm at that phase when I'm like, just laugh at it. I should be really loud too because I've been testing out a couple of different mics and settings and stuff over the last couple of days. So I've decided that this is the best one. And we're going to go from there. But anyway, I'll sing a quick song and then I'll come and have a chat with you. Let me know if anyone wants to hear anything specifically as well. I love the fact that you're both bird lovers as well. So that's quite apt that we're we're the first here today. So give me a second. Let's sing some Nancy Sinatra. You keep saying you've got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messing where you shouldn't have been a messing. And now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep saying where you ought to be truthin'. You keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a changin'. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. And you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. I just found me a brand new box of matches. Oh, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, boots? Start walking. There we go. So there's a little Nancy Sinatra to get us started, which is always a bit of fun. Certainly in my book, anyway. I do love me some Nancy Sinatra. So do let me know if my audio's not coming out clearly. I'm going to hope that it's relatively sorted at the moment. Yeah, it's been. I know you all be in the middle of winter at the moment, whereas I'm quite nicely in the middle of summer, and I am enjoying some of the cooler weather. So I'm going to just keep moving on with the song because I had definitely the urge to sing today. This is one of my favorite songs by John Cale. It was a member of the Velvet Underground as well. And I do love singing this song. Okay, so you've got an election coming up. Oh, there hasn't been. Okay. Okay. Well, at least and you've got beautiful land behind you there, so at least you're, free to get out and about again, which certainly makes a difference. So, I think nothing's worse than I know I've certainly spent the best chunk of the last 2 years locked in my house. Um, and though, you would say that it's ended, it hasn't really. We're all still living limited lives in some degree, but anyway, enough of that. Here is "Dying on the Vine" by John Cale. I've been chasing ghosts, and I don't like it. I wish someone would show me where to draw the line. I'd lay down my sword if you would take it and tell everyone back home I'm doing fine. I was with you down in Acapulco, trading clothing for some wine, smelling like an old adobe woman, William Burroughs playing for lost time. But I was thinking about my mother. I was thinking about what's mine. I was living my life like a Hollywood, but I was dying, dying on the vine. Who could sleep through all that noisy chatter? The troops, the celebrations in the sun. The authorities say my papers are all in order. And if I wasn't such a coward, I would run. I'll see you when all the shooting's over. Meet me on the other side of town. Yes, you can bring all your friends along for protection. It's always nice to have them hanging around. But I was thinking about my mother. I was thinking about what's mine. I was living my life like a Hollywood, but I was dying, dying on the vine. So there you go. That's John Cale, "Dying on the Vine," which is one of my favorite songs. So I had a few other songs picked out here, and I do want to stick to the more slightly chilled, cruisy side of things today. Have a bit of fun, um, and maybe some of the more upbeat later on. So if anyone does want anything particular, let me know. If not, I'm going to keep singing, which is what it's all about today. Someone suggested earlier that it'd be a good idea to do a musical show tunes, and I thought, TV theme songs and stuff like that as a theme as well, because I think that's a lot of fun too. We all certainly have quite a bit in those areas that we really like as well. So this is one I've been having quite a bit of fun with recently. Yeah, the TV doesn't help a thing. Yeah, yeah. And I must admit, I don't know if everyone's the same, but I watch very little commercial television now. Like I'm either on YouTube or I'm watching potentially what I want to watch myself, not what you know the commercial networks may I tend to watch it a bit for the news, or if I want to see the weather forecast, or if there's, particularly if I'm driving, I want to see if there's like been major accidents on the road or anything like that. So here we go. Let's take a little bit of a trip back to the 90s for a minute with a little bit of Blister in the Sun. So this one's quite a bit of fun. I might use you might go the Guiro with this one. So here we go. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on like a blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. Body and beats, I stain my sheets. I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end. She's starting to cry. Let me go on like a blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so hung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Body and beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she's starting to cry. When I'm out walking, I start my stuff, and I'm so hung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on like a blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. There we go. So that was a little bit of blister in the sun for everyone, which is a little bit of fun, and definitely one of those songs that always puts me in a that would have been really good. I saw them somewhere as well, and I'm pretty sure it was at during one of our big day out festivals here, but I could be wrong on that. I got to see the Ramones at one of theirs as well, which was fantastic, and quite a few other bands. But in some ways, we've been very lucky with some of the bands that have come out here that I've been able to see, and in other ways, they don't come at all. So it's usually a bit of a mixture between the two. So I'm glad you like that song. Did my audio come out okay with the percussion as well? Hopefully it wasn't chopping out and stuff. I'm being a little bit more conscious of where I am depending on where the mic is and stuff like that. I've got a mic stand I need to get set up as well, which will make life a huge amount easier, but that's okay. This is one of my current little favorites that was first requested by Magda. So this is for you. This one's called Riptide, and it's by a artist called Vance Joy. He's an Australian singer. Yeah, I've turned little green woman. Oh, nice. That makes me happy. That's what it's all about. That's like double bonus. So we might go slightly different. Oh, good. Thank you. Because this one's better for when I'm talking and singing, whereas the other one I have to like hold it to my mouth the whole time. And if I slightly turn my head, it kind of, it's just not worth. You know what I mean? I think you're better to go with what works well than trying to do something different. So here we go. Let's go a little bit of blue with this one. So this is a Riptide by Vance Joy. A little bit of Aussie. I'm trying to do a little bit more Australian song every stream too, which I definitely love my Australian stuff. And what's surprising me in a really pleasant way is as I'm doing more of it, I'm discovering that more and more people are aware of it too, which is a really good thing. Crazy Diamond, welcome. I am so glad you're here, and I know just what you want to hear. So I am really glad you're here. Welcome. Okay, this is Riptide, and I will be with you shortly. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations Oh, all my friends are turning green. You're the magician's assistant in their dream. Ah, ooh, ooh, ah, and they've come unstuck, lady, running down to the Riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this man that I think you'll like. The guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself, and she's been living on the highest shelf. Ah, ooh, oh, ah, and they've come unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it, I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Gorgeous that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There we go. So that was Vance Joy Riptide. Let me know if the percussion came through. I have quite a few little percussive instruments of mine I've pulled out. That was a little two-tone woodblock. So depending on and I've got quite a few different ones. So this one I much prefer. This is a guiro, which was originally a South American one, this one. But anyway, I've got lots of little, I like my little wooden percussive instruments. So let me quickly come and catch up with the chat. Hello, my crazy diamond. And it's a good time to have a sip of coffee before I move on. And I know definitely what Susan wants to hear, and that'll be some Pink Floyd, which I can definitely do. There we go. Sorry, that's probably a bit better with the microphone. I hope your appointment went really well the other day too, Susan, and that everything is good on your side. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me I think there's something I need to share quickly. Give me a second. I need to very quickly share a video because I was talking about this one in the last stream, and I've actually got it written down on my list of things I want to share with you. So, and it will give me a chance to have a sip of my coffee and catch up with everyone properly in the chat as well. So this is a video that this is probably one of my, I would honestly have to say to you that this is one of my favorite videos on YouTube, still after all of this time as well. And I have seen it many times, and I love it. And I really hope, on hindsight, that this shares the audio. So let's give this a really quick check, because I haven't shared a video since I tried to since I've set this up. So hello, Pug, welcome. I hope you are well. So we're going to do a really quick check. If this doesn't share with audio, then I'll share it later on because I'll have to work out what it is, but hopefully it will. So this is a most fabulous video. This is one of, like, seriously, I think it's one of my favorite videos ever. A lot of you will have seen this, and it's got some beautiful music with it, and I think we all need a little bit of a smile. So here we go. This is, we'll explain the name in the best possible way. Let me know if you can't hear the music.
I can't throw these little things up there. Bomba Clat Gaddowfish. I probably said that wrong, but I really like that name. Bomba Clat Gaddowfish. Welcome to the room. Gaddowfish. Whatever your name is.
Bomba Clat, how you doing? Bomba Cleat.
Bomba Clat Gaddowfish.
Bobcat. Bye-bye Globheads, yes. Bomba Cats. 3 lemons, thank you.
Bomba Clat, how's it going, man? How dare you? Bomba Cleat, Gaddowfish.
_ Spaghetti says he needs birthday dabs and birthday cocaine. Here is Boomer 420. Yam Boomer number 420 sent a sticker. Yam Boomer number 420 sent a sticker.
Hi, Bomba Gaddowfish, and welcome from Mercy Boundary Road, Bombay.
Who's that? Is that? I'll call you Gaddowfish.
Bomba Clat
Hello.
Gaddowfish. I think I'm saying that right.
Bob and Clat Gaddowfish. Hello. And I don't know what country you're from, but hello.
Bomba Clat Gaddowfish.
That sounds like a rap song. Bombo Clat Gaddowfish. Bombo Clat Gaddowfish. I like to fish. Yeah.
Clat, whatever. Go, gotta fish. I'll call you gotta fish.
We got Bomba Clat Gaddowfish, Bomba Clat Gaddowfish.
O que significa bumboclat?
Nicely said, Shauna. You Gattowcat, you are so right. And I love his name, Gattowcat, because that's, Gattowfish is catfish. Gatto is catfish. Yeah. It makes me think of the movie called The Rundown with, have you ever seen The Rundown?
Let the world know, bumboclat is not a bad word. Bumboclat means Jesus loves you. So, in the morning, if you see anybody like a pastor, teacher, whatever, and you want to greet them, say, hey, teacher, pastor, bumboclat.
Well, Bomba Clat Gaddowfish, I didn't understand the impact of it all, really.
Bomba Clat Gaddowfish, man. Welcome in tonight. It's good to have you. I appreciate it.
Hope you're having a wonderful day. I do, Bumbleclad. I do. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bumbaclad got the fish. Yo. Yes, hi Bumbaclad, got the fish.
Bomba, welcome. I'll be with you in a second, love. I loaded your video. Thank you. Hey, got a fish. Hey, Pia, how have you been? I've been good. My cast is off. With his legs akimbo.
On that plate, Doc Ghetto Fish says honey paws.
Bomba.
Waving hand.
What? Bumbleclad. Say hello.
Andy Q3.
Bomba. Gato fish. This gato fish is Harry man. Good. I'm doing good, gato fish. How are you?
Oh, we've got another bomber. Oh no, that's bomber. That's bomber Gatto fish. Bomber Gatto.
Bumbleclad.
And was that not the best way to explain it? So there you go. That is literally, I think that's probably one of my favorite videos on YouTube. And no matter how many times I've seen it, and I've seen it quite a few times, it still makes me laugh. I think it's gold. And I love the fact that you made that as well. And it was so beautifully made and edited. So I've put a link to that in the chat as well, if anyone doesn't have Bomber's channel as well. And that's really why I call him Bomber too, because it's easier than mispronouncing the name. So here we go. I've put a link to that in there for you as well. And I do thoroughly recommend you you have a look at that one. So I know there's a few people here that have certain songs they really like for me to sing, and they definitely fit in the theme here. So if you have anything specific beyond that, let me know. I'm going to do Cecilia first up for Jenny, and then I know Susan, you're going to want to hear Folsom Prison Blues. You're going to want to hear some Pink Floyd, and you're probably going to want to hear a couple of other things too. So if I probably have played it more than anyone else. I love it. I do. I absolutely adore that video. And I partly get a kick out of the fact that I was part of the joke, unbeknownst to myself, which is, us Aussies love a good joke. So much so that I went and asked some of my Australian friends to pronounce the name and made a couple of little videos for Bomba with really bad pronunciation. So I should dig them up and show them again because they were fantastic. They were really fun. So here we go. This one's for you, Jenny. Actually, let's go a slightly different filter because they're a little bit. They weren't so much on the. Let's be grass for a while. Let's get our feet in the grass. Enjoy a little bit of Simon and Garfunkel. So here we go. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Come on home. Making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom making love. I got up to wash my face. When I came back to bed, someone's taken my place. Celia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence daily. Oh, Cecilia, I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Come on home. Jubilation, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Jubilation, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha ha. There we go. That was Cecilia by Simon and Garfunkel for you, which is definitely a fun song. The worst thing is if I don't have my glasses on, I can't read the chat, which is really bad. So give me a second, everyone, to catch up with the chat. Ah, I understand. I love a lot of the I love the nursery rhymes and the kids songs and stuff like that. Part of the beauty of my new mixer is I can start doing simple little rounds and stuff. Like someone as a joke asked me to sing row, row, row your boat the other day, and I of course obliged. But I much prefer doing it as a round, so I can do that sort of stuff a little bit easier too. So um, no, it doesn't, Susan. That's part of the joke too. It doesn't. Um, yeah, he was joking. Yeah, it's all still part of the joke. And it was an expression I knew from earlier life too, particularly because I was into my ska and reggae and, all things Jamaican for a very long time. So, well, I still am. So that didn't necessarily change. So I do know that this is the one that Susan is going to want to hear more than anything. So here we go. Time for the dark butterfly. And let me just quickly write in the chat what I'm about to sing. Just time wise, we've just gone over half an hour. So I've probably got another 25 minutes to go now. And then I'd say probably 2.5, 3 hours after that, I'm going to come back and do another sing stream. I'll do a, 2-hour one, probably upbeat unless I've changed my mind or unless someone suggests something better. There are definitely a few, yeah, exactly. There's a reason I'm not telling you. I won't be saying that live. Well, the joke is better. Okay, so here we go. Here's a little bit of Johnny Cash. And I need to make sure when I sing this song I don't smile, which is my natural tendency, or it just comes out a little bit wrong. I do thank you for your appreciation and support, bots. Thank you for the view. Okay, here we go. I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move out over a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I am not Johnny Cash. Okay, now I can smile again. It's funny. It took me a little while to realize that there's you know what I mean? There are certain songs, and that's definitely a song you shouldn't be smiling too much in, or it just does not come out right away. Um, so do let me know if anyone had anything specific they wanted to hear. I'm just gonna have fun in the meantime and keep singing stuff. So okay, let me just quickly catch up with the chat. It's funny how it doesn't show my glasses with the dark butterfly, which is kind of weird. Okay, you want done for you, done, done, done. I know I've got a few sound effects. So there's a button marked. You'll actually, Bomber, you and Hub will appreciate this the most. So this button is marked awkward, okay? But I love it. I love the fact that I've got a bird sound, but as to why they chose that name for it, I do not know. I actually would love someone to do Johnny Cash duets with me because I love Times Are Wasting. It's one of my favorite. And I love the way that they sing Butter. Butter. Mad World, done. I'll do that for you next. Done, done, done. So yeah, I know, isn't it? But no, I'm not at all scared of weird. And I think that one, this is my preferred one, but this doesn't work for Johnny Cash at all. So actually, I have a really good one for Mad World. So let me just quickly put on the Mad World filter, and I will line up the lyric. Here we go. You get two of me in this one. And I will. Okay, let me just Mad World done. Just did it, Pug. You just missed it. I did it as one of my first songs. It would have been just before you arrived. I apologize because I know that's definitely one that so here we go. We've already got, I don't need to put the name in the title because Hub has already looked after it for me, which works out really well. So here we go. This is Mad World. Okay. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, Christian, for 2 days' time. Happy birthday. Made to feel a way that every child should. Sit and listen. Sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me. No one knew me. They still don't. Hello, teacher, tell me what's my lesson? Or should I just watch it on replay because you've recorded it and haven't actually been part of it? Look right through me. Look right through me. And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you. I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world. So there we go. And my phone is ringing. Give me a second, everyone. That's really bad timing. Ah. Joys of the Sea. It's a mad world, isn't it? The second and I've put my phone on silent too, so I don't quite know why that one came through. So I do apologize in the way of these things. When yeah, I know I haven't worked out which one's which either. I quite like this one. It's quite fun. We can have grass for hair for a while, which is a bit weird. This one I quite like too. This one's a bit strange. Let's go a bit strange for a while. Strange is always good. And the worst thing is I know who's calling. It's actually a hotline asking me whether I want to have my booster shot for my vaccine. And as I nicely told them earlier, it was already booked and they shouldn't call me back. And I don't appreciate telemarketing calls from my own government. Really is what I told them. But that's all by the by. So there was there was someone that was in the chat with us yesterday, Christian, whose birthday it was in a couple of days' time. And he came in when I was singing a song that had happy birthday in the lyrics. And I sang one at the end, unbeknownst to me as well. So my memory that I just that Pug does that one really, really well. You know what? I'm gonna put that one on the list for later, Pug, because I've got a few songs here that he does Dire Straits really, really well. So far away from me. I think there's a couple I do. And it was yours 2 days ago. Well, that makes it even better. And sorry, I missed the my brain takes a second. So I'm really glad. So here you go. This is for you, Hub. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hub. Happy birthday to you. There you go. And there's a special one just for you as well. I know it's a bit weird, isn't it? This one, I like this one. I do like the other one as well. But it's all meant to be a bit of fun, these streams. And the reason we do all of this is to have fun, and to hang out with some people we like and, sing a bit of music, have a bit of silliness. Find out what bomber clock is. There are numerous different ways that can happen. Sorry, my phone's decided to, of course, do something, and I need to keep an eye on the chat or else I get bot attacked. So sorry, I do apologize, everyone. Just bear with me for a second. Oh, that's a really good song, that one. I haven't got that one on my song list too, and I think I need to add it. Welcome, Sapine. How are you? I'm not sure if you want to come and join me today. I'm sure it's early for you. I've just gone about 1:30 here. So I'll put the link in the chat for you if you'd like to come and join me. I've got another maybe 15 minutes left in this one. And I am going to come and do another stream in a couple of hours' time. So I was thinking of upbeat or something like that for later, but we'll see how we go. Now let me just write Aiko down, which also makes me think of Kokomo. My mind always goes there. Was it Aruba, Jamaica? Oh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Here I go, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down to Kokomo? And that's about as much as I can remember off the top of my head. So Aiko is now on the list. Thank you, Jenny. That's a really, really, really good suggestion. And I would definitely like to welcome Sapine. If anyone hasn't met Sapine as well, she has a Sapine, sorry, I was saying it wrong yesterday as well. I need to retrain myself. Has a phenomenally good video. She also does a phenomenally good voice. She's lovely. She also does a really, really good stream as well. So she's based in the Philippines, and it's always a huge amount of fun. You always get a really interesting group of different people there, different musicians, different singers. It's always fun. So I thoroughly, thoroughly recommend that. I've been getting a bit of the old man thing lately. I'm 48 now, Bomber, so I kind of deserve it. Well, not the old man, one would hope, but I do get called sir occasionally, which always makes me laugh and then want to rip their head off. It kind of goes two ways. I laugh first and then I'm like, eh, but anyway, that's the joys of life. I think some people just autopilot too. They don't always think about what they're saying. And birthdays are always really, really good. Always good. Okay, let me just come. You're really wanting the Floyd, aren't you? Okay. Well, I did have a time was the Floyd request I had. So I'm going to do that one quickly, and I'll do definitely more Floyd later on as well, because there is an obligatory requirement to have at least one Pink Floyd song in every stream. Welcome, Al. How are you today? I hope you are well. I do apologize that we were just finishing up yesterday when you came to join us as well, because it's always really nice to hang out. Sorry. So welcome. My words are coming out a little bit backwards today. So you know what that tells me? I need some more coffee. So give me a second, everyone, and then I'll sing you some time. I have 4 buttons on my mixer that I can customize, and I wanna put all of the bells in for the start of time because I'll use them quite a bit too. So that's definitely one of the things that we're going to be putting in there. One Perfect Day I actually sung a bit of the other day for the first time, Susan. It's on my list, and that's a Lou Reed song, and I actually recommended to Pug that he sings that song because I think it's a really, really good one for him. So I'll make sure that goes on the I'm just writing Perfect Day for later as well. Because what I'll do, I'm obviously not going to get through all of the requests now, but any ones I don't, I'll make sure we pick up in the next stream, which is what I like to do as well. I always carry them forwards. And I'm thinking of Perfect Day by Lou Reed, of course, not One Perfect Day, but I get that one as well. So, okay, here we go. I'll do you some Bowie as well. Okay, done. About Bowie, baby. Perfect. Because we've only got about 10 minutes left at the moment. So a lot of these I will have to pick up in the next stream, which will be in a couple of hours' time. So I'd say from now it'll be 2.5 to 3 hours' time from now. I'll be back, and I know Pug will come and join me, and hopefully other people will as well. And we'll have a good sing, have a bit of fun. It's going to be my Saturday night as well, which is always, yeah, Lou Reed's Perfect Day is a really, really good song. So here we go. Without any further ado, here's a little bit of time for you. for my crazy diamond. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. Bon-on-om. You missed the starting gun. So you run and you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, the song is over. Thought I'd something more to say. Home again. I like to be here when I can. When I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away across the field, tolling on the iron bell, calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spell. So there you go. There's a little bit of Time by Pink Floyd for you, Crazy Diamond. And I know we have a lot of Pink Floyd lovers here. I think I'd be more surprised if there was someone here that didn't like Pink Floyd than there being the other way around. So here we go. Let me catch up with the chat again quickly, make sure no one snuck in while I was singing a song, because I hate nothing more than saying I've missed someone in the chat. So I do ever apologize if I have inadvertently missed saying hello to you at any point when you've come in. It is certainly never my intention. So here we go. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, Lou Reed has one of my favorite songs as well, just on the Lou Reed side of things, is Lou Reed was married to Laurie Anderson, and she had quite a few fantastic songs, but she was incredibly experimental. And there was one of hers called Oh Superman back in the early 80s that I just adore. And it's been on my list of songs I wanted to cover, but I think it's not quite the same without the music. So I might add that to Bomber, let me know if you know that song, because I reckon it's right up your alley. It's one of my favorite videos ever. It's such a good song. It's one of those Jackson, yeah, I know exactly the song you mean. That's a really good song. So that one, Jackson, Times of Wasting has to be my favorite. But there are so many good June Carter and Johnny Cash duets as well. So we'll have to try to get the I've got a few Beach Boys songs on my list and I never sing them, to be completely honest. I keep skipping past them all the time. So give me 2 seconds. I don't have that one, but I will add it. And I know that okay, you're probably going to want to hear some though, aren't you, if I say that? Okay, let's do a bit of cheese. So here, let's do a little bit of the Bee Gees, which you won't hear me doing a lot of. Must admit, my favorite Bee Gees song is this. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do the one I like. And I don't know why, for the life of me, this isn't on the list of the other ones I have. It's probably because I've put it on my movie soundtrack. I'm not doing all of it, but I will do you a bit of this one. So here we go. Because I do need to be on my feet for this one too. It's super, super high. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and woman warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. Now it's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. We can try to understand. The New York Times a better man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking when we're staying alive, staying alive. Ah, ah, ah. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Oh my God. I'll do that one for you later, Dennis, when I'm on my feet. Because I can actually sing so much better when I'm standing up. And anyone that sung will appreciate that you've only got half of your oxygen and stuff when you're sitting. So there you go. That was a random little side track for you, and I'll definitely make sure I put that one on the list. Nice. Excellent. I'm really glad. Oh, awesome. Cats make the best. Max, by the way, who is my new cat, decided to join the stream yesterday and start singing when I was singing, which is really nice. So I'm really, really glad that I have another cat that's decided to join in on the song. And he very much likes being around when I'm singing. So, yeah, I know. I love my Floyd. Thank you. Thank you so much, Al. Thank you, Bomba. Oh, I'm really glad. So on that note, look, we've just gone about an hour and I did go on a complete side tangent there with that's a really good song as well. Let me quickly write that down. Life is wonderful. Because I'm only going to have enough time for one quick song now, and then I'd say I'll be back in the next 2 to 3 hours time. I'll try to schedule it ahead of time, like quite a bit ahead of time so people know as well. I do understand it's going to be in bedtime for a lot of you. It won't be so much for me. It'll be, sort of 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon for me here. So thank you very much, Pug. I do really, really appreciate that. I will do that one later because I can actually do that one. And I like to dance and strut a bit with that one. So I agree. And there we go. There's another birthday. Bang. Okay, so I've sung happy birthday a few times today. We've just discovered it was Hub's birthday as well a couple of days ago. It was yours yesterday. Al, I sung happy birthday a couple of times it was in songs I was singing yesterday too. So here we go. This is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hal. Happy birthday to you. So there we go. It's definitely the time for birthdays. Hip, hip, hooray. That's really cool. I love the synchronicity of that as well because it's it's funny how that all kind of fits together a little bit. So I'm going to end on one of my favorite really chilled songs. This is a little bit of King Crimson. So we've just heard some Floyd. A lot of you may or may not have heard of King Crimson, who are another one of the great prog rock groups that were very much happening at the same time as Pink Floyd. The main people were Brian Eno, who went on to be instrumental in the particularly electronic music in the UK and produced some phenomenal stuff. Had a lot to do with Dave Bowie and other people as well. And Robert Fripp, who was a phenomenally good guitarist. And I'm a massive King Crimson fan. A lot of people will know them by their song 21st Century Schizoid Man. This song is actually off the same album, which is quite chilled and kind of folksy, and it's really lovely. So this one's called, the message is on my list as well. Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how we keep from going under. Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the streets. It's like we just don't care. I love the message. So that's gone on the list for later as well. By the way, I'm like 99.9% decided on an upbeat theme for later because they're always really fun. And that covers like a huge array of music as well. Nice. You've heard of King Crimson. That makes me really happy. I'm discovering as I'm singing them more often that more people are aware of them. And I personally I love them. I love them as much as I love my Floyd. So here you go. This is Moonchild. This one is off the In the Court of the Crimson King album. Call her Moonchild, dancing in the shallows of the river. Lovely Moonchild, dreaming in the shadow of the willow, talking to the trees of the cobweb strange, sleeping on the steps of a fountain, waving silver wands to the night bird's song, waiting for the sun on the mountain. She's a moonchild, gathering the flowers in a garden. Lovely moonchild, drifting on the echoes of the hours, sailing on the wind in a milk white gown, dropping circle stones on a sundial, playing hide and seek with the ghosts of dawn, waiting for a smile from a sun child. So there you go. That was Moonchild by King Crimson. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Happy birthday to Hub and Al. I really hope you had good belated birthdays. Happy birthday for tomorrow to Christian. Happy birthday for anyone that's having one today, because I've got a feeling there's going to be a few of them. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me as well. It's been a lot of fun today. It's been a really, really good chat. Thank you, my crazy diamond. I thank you. And I have to say I love my new mixer and my new mics, and that's made such a difference. And I tried last night for the first time to feed some music through, and I didn't quite have it loud enough, but it was, fun and it worked, and it was a bit of a test. So we'll have a little bit more of that, and I'll do that occasionally for some of the ska stuff. I love singing because it's so much better with the music. Thank you for joining us, Al. I hope you have a really good day. I'm assuming you're out and about, so I hope wherever it is it is successful. Bomber, I love you. Thank you so much for that video. You keep me laughing, and I love that. And that was just perfect for today. And it's been really lovely to have you here too. Likewise, Hub, I'm really glad that even though you got no TV and a bit of crap going on there, that's not necessarily always a bad thing. Pug, I hope you enjoy your little trip out at the moment. I know you did say where you were heading to. I can't remember now. It has slipped my mind, or you mentioned in the chat where you were going. Laverne, there we go. You're on the way to Laverne. So I hope you enjoy Laverne. Dennis, I hope you have a really good day too. Thank you so much for joining me. I know you're a massive Bee Gees fan, so I'll tell you what, Dennis, if you do ask me in the chat, I will sing it for you. I just won't do it every time. I'm good that way. So, and I do have a few of theirs I do really like, and I have quite a few on the chat. So, Payne, thank you so much for joining me as well. I hope you have a lovely day in the Philippines. I do look forward to seeing you later. If you're doing a stream, I'll definitely come and hang out for a while as well. That'll be really fun. I do apologize if I've missed anyone. We've had quite a busy chat today, which is lovely. So, I do hope I haven't missed any of you. On that note, I'm going to disappear, go and have myself some coffee. Thank you so much for spending an hour of your day with me. I really, really appreciate it. We love you too. And shine on, Crazy Diamond, and the rest of you. And I will see you all in a couple of hours for another round. Until then, bye.